Hello, so I wanted to speak a bit about my experience with family life. I think for a lot of people who just are born with supportive families to a certain extent, of course, not every when they're not going to be 100% supportive, but like you understand what I mean. Like they're born with supportive families that respect the kids' wants, needs, or the girls' wants, needs, and they have it's just a supportive environment, maybe like you can picture it like a cocoon, maybe something like that. For the okay, that's not really good. Yeah, it's like just for the kid to kind of grow, and they are embracing their desires, their natural whatever, and are supporting in a way that makes it for this kid easier to live in this world. So that first means that the parents are successful, in my opinion, because they have been grown to a certain extent in the place they're at, to having the necessary skills to kind of support the kid. Of course, there are exceptions for that, but like I mean, the parents first have to be at a certain level of consciousness in order to be able to provide that environment for the kid and provide support in such a way that makes for the kid easier, first of all, to discover themselves, second of all, to be able to make themselves let's say valid in this society, and be able to kind of integrate with it without losing too much of both, neither both. Like for example, not losing too much of the the their own desires, and also able to integrate in the society, so they're able to kind of maybe monetize their product, they're able to go to university, they're able to be healthy, they are able to find their way in the society while not losing themselves. So that's would be in the best case scenario. But for me, the experience of being the experience of living in my family, it was a bit different from that. I had to trust myself. Like it was so bad that I had to trust myself in certain actions that I did, certain ways of thinking, certain ways of interpreting, certain ways of dealing with all that in such a way that it's not their creation anymore, to a certain extent. Of course, they have some influence still. I still live in my home, but it's not really what they did that led to that kind of success, or comfort, or just happiness, or a feeling of healing and discovering yourself inside. It's not what they did, see. So I think in for some people in some families, it is such a bad experience for them that they have to rely on other tools, on other sources, and on themselves to such a degree that it is horrifying for them and for their family and for maybe other people. So I just wanted to express these thoughts with you.